Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while since we've posted, actually a long time, but I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little update. So Mateo is now a year old and he's back here. And we are actually changing the name of our YouTube channel. We want to change it to Our Way Foodie Fam. Because we feel like the Gilo family was just kind of basic and we didn't want to be basic. Today I'm coming on here to do a recipe, a pumpkin roll. If you have me on social media, I post it at least once a week because we became addicted to it and we've been eating it at least once a week. So stay tuned to have the recipe for the pumpkin roll as well as the directions. Thank you. So the first thing you want to do before anything, you want to preheat your oven to 375. The next thing you want to do is get all your ingredients together. So we're going to need flour, we're going to need baking powder, baking soda, salt, ground cloves, ground ginger, ground cinnamon, and then sugar. We need powdered sugar. We also need pumpkin puree, which is different than the pumpkin pie filling. This one's just 100 pure pumpkin. And then we'll need 3 eggs and then 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'll give you guys the measurements for everything else right now too. Okay. So I have my mixing bowl right here and I'm gonna mix the dry ingredients first. So you'll first need 3/4 cup of flour. The next step, you'll wanna get half a teaspoon of baking soda. Which I forgot my measuring spoons over there. Half a teaspoon. Here. So it's going to be half a teaspoon of baking powder into your flour mixture or flour. And then half of the baking soda. Done with that one, and we're done with that one. Then you'll want to get half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I have it written down here in case you guys are looking at me. Or see me looking at down there. It's because I have my paper down there. And then we're done with that one. Hold on, let me turn off my air really quick. The next step is 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And then the last one in here, oh, just kidding. There's one more. The next one is ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon as well. And lastly, I need to be shorter. Let me try to fix it. Maybe right there. There we go. It's going to be 1/4 of salt. All right. Next you grab your and you mix it all up. And you do the hokey pokey. And that's what it's all about. All right, let me speed things up. So that's it for the dry mixture. The next thing is you're gonna get your other mixing bowl, and you're gonna get 3 eggs and crack them in there. 1, 2, and 3. After that, you need 1 cup of sugar in here. Oh my goodness. I can't find my cup measuring thing. So I'm gonna use 1/3 and equal it to 1 cup. So like I've been telling you guys, we've been making this roll at least once a week. I had to go get more ingredients. So this sugar's brand new, sorry. It's just 1 cup of sugar, but since this is 1/3, I'm gonna do it 3 times. And I'll have all the measurements and the ingredients in the description box so you guys can check it out there as well. And now we're gonna mix this up first, the eggs with the sugar. All right, since we beat the eggs with the sugar, the next step is gonna be to open up your can of pumpkin, and then it's gonna be 2/3. So this is 1/3, and I'm gonna need another one. And you're gonna add this into your bowl with the eggs and the sugar. I don't know how this works still, because since I just got it for me, my husband just got it for me maybe about 2 weeks ago. So there's 1, and then the next one is here. And then that's 2. Alright, so let me mix it up. Alright, now that that's done, this is how your mixture should look, a little orangey. And then we're gonna add in the dry ingredients. I'm just gonna do it in portions. And let me jump forward to when it's all mixed up. Alrighty, now that we're all done with that, this is what it looks like. And it smells so good. So the next thing we need is, you can either use a cookie sheet, or these are called jelly pans, and you're gonna line it with parchment paper. The bad thing is I only have these sheets, so if you can get the actual parchment paper roll, it works out a lot better for it not to crack. Since we just make it for here at home, I don't mind that it cracks because we save it in saran wrap. We don't present it, we just cut it every single day. So now that we have the tray lined with parchment paper, we're gonna pour the mixture on to the tray all around. Let me jump forward to when it's all spread out. Okay, so now that I mixed it all up, I poured it all onto the tray, I'm gonna just evenly spread it out to make a big square. There's agua? There's agua? Agua break. All right, so this is what it looks like. Ooh. Now it's gonna go into the oven for 18 minutes. 13 to 15 minutes, and I put mine for 13 because I've timed it. Okay, so while that's in the oven, I just kind of wanted to come on here and let you all know why we're changing our name. Well, I told you a basic, but we love food, and I love to cook, and I love to bake. Especially right now that I'm a stay-at-home mom, I cook a lot and I bake a lot, or I try to. So I want to come on here and share some recipes with you all. They're not complicated, they're pretty easy, and they're good. So if you all like food, you like to cook, you like to bake, stay tuned, subscribe, and like our video. Okay guys, so for this next part, the roll is out of the oven, and we're just gonna, I have the table lined with parchment paper, and I'm just gonna toss it over. Okay, so now we're just gonna take this parchment paper off and leave the bottom one on. You just have to peel gently so that it doesn't break or crack. There's that one, and then there's the other one. And for this to work, it's gonna have to be hot. So what you're gonna do, let me turn this, because you don't want it to. Oh, what happened? Sorry. Too long. So on this part, you're just gonna roll it in, and it has to be hot, so just be careful. You're gonna roll it, roll it, and roll it. All the way until it's at the end, like that. So this is what it looks like inside. And then you're gonna let this cool down. Okay, so to come back here one more time, I did explain to you why we were changing it, because we're gonna be like a food channel or cooking channel or whatever you want to call it. But I wanted to call it Our Way Foodie Fam because gonna be our way of cooking things. So it's cool if people give me constructive criticism on how they make it or what they use or whatever, but when I give you a recipe, it's our way, so that's the way I make it, our family makes it, that's the way we like it. So yeah. Okay, so for this next part, what I'm gonna do is add 1 pack of cream cheese, which is 8 ounces, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and 6 tablespoons of room temperature unsalted butter. I forgot to mention that while the bread was in the oven, I washed this out of the pumpkin. And I forgot to mention 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so now that the cream is ready, this is what it looks like. And now we're gonna get our roll that has been resting for at least 30 minutes. And we're gonna unroll it gently. Okay, and then since it's unrolled, you're gonna get the cream you just mixed up, and you're gonna roll it all over the roll, spread it all over the roll. Sorry. Okay, so now that it's all spread out, I've turned it and I'm gonna roll it again, but off the parchment paper this time, which again, you have to be careful.
Careful, careful.
And here, because I have 2 parchment papers, it always cracks on me. But like I said, that's okay. It doesn't change how it tastes. It's still super good. And there it is. The fat burritos. So now I have a thing of saran wrap right here, and I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, so this is the way I wrap it up. I roll this one over, and I roll this one over, and then I just bring this down and around, and then I do the same to this side. And then it needs to refrigerate for at least an hour so that the cream and the bread can all get settled and get a little harder. And then after the hour, you can cut and serve. Thank you, guys. So this is another one I had in our fridge already. But this is what it looks like when you cut it up. And we're gonna have someone taste test. Give me 1 minute, let me cut it up. And then when you serve it, you can put it on a nice plate, and then you can sprinkle powdered sugar on top. But since we just eat it here at home and we get a slice every day, we just cut it up and we eat it like that. So here's Ivan. Say hi, Ivan.
Hi.
And he's gonna do a taste test. What do you think?
It's good.
Thumbs up? He gave us a thumbs up. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Here it is. Try it out. If you try it out, let me know how you liked it. Give our video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. We are changing our name to Our Way Foodie Fam. And thank you guys for watching. Bye!